Hey Megan, yeah, just a few seconds ago, the GBI just pulled in. I'm gonna give you a look at the truck now, actually. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, the crime scene unit, has pulled in for what is going on, and some other law enforcement cars behind it. It's still a very fluid scene. We knew that the GBI was called out to help with what is going on, but we've just now seen them pull in to the scene. Now I've seen Warner Robins police cars. We just saw the GBI. We see an ambulance out here. And we also, Elizabeth Hunter pointed out to me that we've seen SWAT team members walking around with what appears to be loaded guns. Now, you can see a lot of officers are out in the car, out of their cars, to talk about what exactly is going on. But just a recap for those of you who are just joining us, we confirmed with Sheriff Matt Moulton that a Warner Robins police officer was shot. The suspect has barricaded themselves inside of a house, and that's where all the cars are gathered. He says that they're negotiating with the people involved in this situation. However, that Warner Robins police officer who was injured in the situation was transported to a local hospital for treatment. He didn't want to expand more on the injuries that he sustained or the current condition that he's in. Now, as far as the suspect goes, Sheriff Matt Moulton did share that they have identified the person, but they don't feel comfortable sharing that just yet. The GBI did just pull in. I haven't seen anybody get out of that car yet, but I'm assuming it'll be just seconds before they do and get out and join the effort that these other law enforcement agencies have made so far. From the moment I arrived here on the scene, it's been very fluid, just like you're seeing. Lots of cars, probably 24 law enforcement cars here. They have us backed up at Green Street and Booker Street, this corner, and they have us right next to the Haven Hope House. We've had to stay kind of on the corner of at an angle because there are cars coming on and off the street over and over again, getting to the scene, from the scene. If I had to guess how many officers and people I could see, I would definitely say more than 10 people down there. Again, a Warner Robins police officer has been shot. That's what Sheriff Matt Moulton confirmed with us. He's been transported to a local hospital. The one thing he added was that they just need all the prayers possible over the condition of the officer, but he did not want to expand upon the injuries he sustained or his current condition. There's a lot of cars behind us on this block that are reporter Elizabeth Hunter just pointed out that there's an Emory Healthcare car up there by the scene. And I'm actually gonna hand it over to her and she can talk a little bit more about what she just saw.
Yes, as I was standing here just trying to get a better look at what was happening from this corner, there is an Emory Healthcare SUV parked just behind what looks like a Warner Robins police car. There is also a big group of probably about 24 officers gathered around a truck talking about it. And as I talked to Matt Moulton this morning around 10 a.m., he told me that their SWAT team is actively working to de-escalate the situation. The SWAT team was parked in the middle of the street, but they have since moved further down the street and to the right where we can't quite get a good view with our cameras. But we can see Sheriff Matt Moulton. He is still on scene, and we are trying to get back in touch with him to get further information. When I talked to him earlier, he did not want to release the name of the suspect that was barricaded in his home, and he also did not feel comfortable sharing the details of the Warner Robins police officer that had been shot. The SWAT car, the SWAT vehicle moved further down the road to the right side, closer to the residents, as Sheriff Matt Moulton said, to negotiate and try to de-escalate the situation and keep from any other officers or the suspect from being shot. And there's another officer heading down that way. As we've said, it's a very fluid scene, cars coming in and out. They're keeping us on the corner by Haven Hope House to keep us safe and make sure that they can move in and out with ease, as this scene is still an active scene. That's why Sheriff Matt Moulton said that he did not want to give very many details. I also talked with Warner Robins City Clerk Mandy Stella on the phone, and she said that once the scene calms down, they are planning for a Warner Robins police officer to come and speak with us. But while the scene is still active and they're trying to de-escalate the situation, they are focused all hands on that at the moment.